Yeah, I definitely think, well, one, just kind of the mindset of how I attacked just my work ethic and, what I was trying to prioritize in the beginning of the year, to now that's definitely helped me build good habits. Now like doing those little things is now like, you don't think twice about doing those. Um, and so just going through this year with obviously struggles, but, you know, good times as well. Getting more, just getting that experience, getting more comfortable on the court. Um, and just, like you said, just being able to feel more like myself out there. And I think it's just started back from the beginning of the year and the work I've put in up to now to really, just help me feel confident.
How have your priorities
Um, coaches definitely trusted me to have the ball in my hands a little bit more, which I'm very grateful for. And, so obviously now, aside from, playing defense and rebounding, those little things, running the court hard, now it is a little bit more of like the decision making, um, and being able to run the offense a little bit more, and make those decisions.
changed? Some of them kind of spoken for themselves, especially after after the last 2 games. But when you're actually out on the court, what actually feels different? When you say I feel all that kind of stuff, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel a lot more comfortable out there on the court. Um, just a lot more free, not overthinking as much, I guess. I think that's probably the big thing, is the mental side of it. Not feeling the need to look over my shoulder just because, I feel like I'm able to go out there, um, play hard, and, the rest comes with that.
Your shooting has improved? Is that just that you were talking about your confidence level, or is there something else you're doing there?
Put a lot of work into that. Probably about, what are we in February? Probably about 2 months ago, I started making a little bit of an adjustment with that, with, Coach Mike, Coach Drew, and Coach Will. Uh, and we were just working on getting, my release a little quicker, not just a little bit with the mechanics when, so that has been huge for me. I obviously there were struggles with that in the beginning, kind of just changing my shot a little bit, but it wasn't that big of a change. And I feel like that work that I put in has really, grown my confidence for shooting threes. But also, I think it's shown statistically. I don't know.
How hard is it to change your shot after, years of doing the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a challenge for sure, especially in the middle of the season. Trying to play games while, being, in the process of changing it, when I may be, just working on mid range in practice, and I haven't even gotten to shooting threes, in practice, kind of with my new release, and then going into a game and then shooting threes. So that was a little, it was a little bit of a challenge trying to, just stay focused and not overthink it when I was playing in those games. But, I think I've kind of gotten over the hump there, and something's just really clicked recently, which has gotten my shot to just feel very, just very smooth.
Is that a situation when you shoot with the old release or the new release? If you haven't found something for you?
I try shooting with the new release. Yeah.
Most of he was happy with the rebounding as well. And obviously, when you're playing center, that's your, going to fall on you a lot.
Hmm.
What have you learned about rebounding in the league and how tough it is, and kind of how to find success at that fundamental?
Yeah, I think obviously, it's just a lot of big guys in the league, and, so it's always going to be a battle on the boards every night. And that's a big challenge because, you guys are the big guys are trying to take each other out, and that kind of leaves more up to the guards, or, a guard sees you and they just try getting you out of the whole play. But I mean, I think it just comes with the effort and kind of just trying to read the ball when it comes off the rim. Which way I do, I think it's gonna land and come off for the best chance for me to rebound. But yeah.
Do you have a preference playing the 4 or the 5?
Not really. No, I think at first I was, very much on like 4 and then small ball 5 at times. But obviously, the way our roster is, it calls a lot more 5 for me, and I'm totally okay with that. And I think I've gotten a lot more comfortable throughout this year playing the 5. I mean, I did that in college. I played the 4 my first year and then the 5 my second year. So, the way the NBA is now, or just basketball in general, with the way bigs play, I think it suits my game pretty well to be able to play either one.
Will you mentioned that it's kind of time for the rookies to graduate, and that there are certain things that at this point you guys should just know, and like hot button issues that like are unacceptable at this point. What are those two?
Yeah, I mean that goes into the effort and just competing. I think that's probably the biggest one. Just going out there and working hard and competing. I think we did that tonight, and so that's that's something that needs to be present every game. And then those other things like playing defense, knowing what spots, what coverages we're in, and for me, rebounding, of course. So I think kind of just those things were the big things at first that you had to build good habits on, where now you don't have to think about them and you can just go out and play.
What's that difference between spacing?
Big difference. 4 and 5? Yes. The 4 is, I would probably say the 5 is more, the way we play, the 5 is more on ball, being able to make those decisions, setting a lot more screens. Obviously, duck into the hoop when it calls for that, depending on who you're playing against. And the 4 is much more spaced on the perimeter, kind of off ball more.
Seems like the drags get a little bit easier when you get to the rim just because you have more space. You don't have blockers help or green bench help coming over to complicate that kind of thing.
Yeah. There's pros and cons of it. Like you just said, not having to kind of worry about that extra guy there. But at the same time, when I have played the 4 and I'm playing alongside another big like that, I'm always able to kind of still adjust at times and try to dish it off to them as well. So that has its pros and cons.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.